Mark Rogers TV, Alabama edition, bringing in Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama to help us break down what's going on in Tuscaloosa during the offseason. Of course, the national championship game still lingers, but we got to get ready for National Signing Day in 2 weeks from tonight. We'll be making those announcements, of course, and looking over the classes. Stephen, let's talk not about recruiting, because we'll get to it at the end of the segment, but let's start out with the other end of the spectrum and those guys that are finishing up their careers at Alabama. There are so many juniors at a place like Bama that now, in the current atmosphere of these guys moving on to the NFL so quickly, that have that kind of projection in the draft, a number of juniors moving on, but also those seniors who have stuck around the program for 4 or 5 years that are participating in the Senior Bowl.
Absolutely. Alabama, Mark, with 4 guys in the Senior Bowl this year. Tight end O.J. Howard, outside linebacker Ryan Anderson, who's actually from Daphne, Alabama. Daphne, Alabama, about 20 minutes from Mobile. So it's like coming back home for Ryan Anderson. Long snapper Cole Mazza, and also defensive tackle Dalvin Tomlinson, all in the Senior Bowl. In particular, Cole Mazza, Dalvin Tomlinson, and Ryan Anderson, all 3 of these guys need the Senior Bowl, despite the fact that they're great players, terrific tenures at Alabama. These guys don't get a lot of conversation, don't get a lot of chatter, especially Tomlinson and Ryan Anderson, when you're playing beside guys like Reuben Foster, Jonathan Allen, Tim Williams, the guys that get all the big-time attention, the media attention, the ESPN exposure. So for Ryan Anderson and Dalvin Tomlinson, this is their moment to really show the NFL scouts that they're just as good as their former teammates were, and they deserve just the amount of a shot to have a first-round draft stock, or maybe even an early, second-round stock. O.J. Howard, on the other hand, projected to go in the first round, but needs the Senior Bowl to really tighten up, maybe a top 15, top 20 pick in the first round. This season, Howard finished with 45 catches, 595 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns this year. Of course, burned Clemson for a second straight national title game, despite not getting the win this go-around. But O.J. Howard, very much so needing this Senior Bowl to put a secure lock on where will he go in the first round of this upcoming draft.